Welcome to a very special edition of Bowling Showcase, the only show that brings you everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world, Metro Detroit. I'm your host, Mark Martin, and I'm very happy that you've decided to spend your morning with us on Bowling Showcase. The bowling season, it's winding down, and soon most of us will be exchanging the bowling lanes for the summer activities. We still have a lot of bowling action this season to bring you, so sit back and enjoy. We hope you've enjoyed the finals of the 2022 Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. What a great, exciting series of matches. Congratulations to all the participating teams, coaches, and parents who made it all possible. And a big congratulations to youth champions Mary Bowl. Great bowling. On today's show, in this very special edition of Bowling Showcase, we'll bring you all the action from this season's Michigan State USBC tournaments. That includes the State Youth Masters, the State Queens, the State Senior Masters, and the State Masters, all in one show. That's a lot of bowling action, so let's get right to it. For our first story, let's go back to November and the Michigan State Youth Masters, now on Bowling Showcase. Michigan State USBC Youth Masters was held at Westgate Bowl in Comstock Park. 92 of Michigan's best youth bowlers, 37 girls and 55 boys, competed in this very prestigious event. After 8 games of qualifying on Saturday, it was David Schauberg of Holt who emerged as the top boys qualifier with a 6-game total of 16-24. During Sunday's double elimination match play, Schauberg continued his impressive bowling by staying in the winner's bracket by beating Gavin Schroen 480-272. Hunter Fletcher 435-400. He then faced his toughest challenge so far against Nicholas Weidenbach, eking out a 2-pin victory 412-410. Schauberg then defeated Connor Rogas 450-298 to earn a next round bye in his spot in the championship match. Connor Rogas, who qualified 14th with 1458, won his first match 414-294 over Caden Pranger. Rogas then won his next match against Dylan Harnden 447-378 before getting knocked into the loser's bracket with his loss to Schauberg. Now, once in the loser's bracket, Rogas beat Nicholas Weidenbach 450-380 to climb out of the loser's bracket and get a chance to avenge his earlier loss in the final championship match against Schauberg. The final was now set. David Schauberg facing off against Connor Rogas. At the end of a long and grueling 2 days, both bowlers started off strong, making their strikes and spares. As the match moved on, fatigue started setting in, and Connor Rogas just seemed to be missing his mark. Schauberg kept up his steady and methodical approach. In the end, David Schauberg claimed the top prize with a 443-341 victory over Connor Rogas, earning the title of Boys Youth Masters Champion.
Kind of like a fresh mindset. I mean, I know I led, but it's a completely different pattern, so rethink your game plan and just take it one shot at a time in these matches. Just keep doing what I was doing. It worked up until that point and worked pretty well in that match. Just make my spares and, came out on top. Pretty good. I've had that second last year. I've also had a third a few years ago, so this feels pretty good, especially it's my last shot at it, so.
On the girls' side, it was Emma Sikierski of Davison who claimed the top qualifying spot with a total of 15-17. In match play, she remained in the winner's bracket all the way to the final match with victories over Savannah Portillo 348-289, Madeline Brake 443-353, Emma Hawley 307-270, and Alyssa Maitland-Tanner, 385 to 372. She then had to wait to see who would emerge from the losers bracket as her final opponent. Alyssa Van Horn qualified 14th in the field with a 13.55 total. In match play, she beat Megan Redmond 393 to 331. Defending champion Melanie Straub 343 to 334. Then was knocked into the losers bracket by Alyssa Maitland-Tanner 368 to 353. Once in the losers bracket, she defeated Sophia DeLucia 381 to 346. Melanie Straub 362 to 348 a second time, then avenging her previous loss by beating Alyssa Maitland-Tanner 371 to 353 to advance to the championship match. The championship match is now set. Top qualifier and undefeated Emma Sikierski facing off against Alyssa Van Horn. Both girls continued their strong bowling. Sikierski hit the lanes with confidence and determination. Van Horn, possibly due to fatigue, had a rougher time finding the pocket. The match was a grueling and daunting affair, but in the end, Emma Sikierski continued her winning ways and beat Alyssa Van Horn 447 to 373 for the girls' state youth masters title.
You know, with match play, you don't have to be the best in the field anymore. You just have to be the best in that match. So just kind of coming in, just knowing that I had to do like what I had to do to win, and fortunately it worked out today. I kind of felt good all day long. First match was pretty rough, and I want to say match 4, but again, just being better of the two, and then finding that line and really just executing well. I knew Elisa's a very good bowler. We bowl MJ Mace together, so I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but as long as I executed well, I knew I'd do pretty well. I guess kind of that first match, when you're up by 40 after game 1, you kind of breathe a little bit, but just once I was able to really find that line and just get comfortable, I knew I kind of had it sealed up.
Congratulations to Michigan State Youth Masters boys winner David Schauberg and girls winner Emma Sikierski. Great bowling. What an exciting day of youth bowling. Now it's time to turn your attention to the most prestigious women's bowling event in the state. Also in November, let's look in on the 2021 Michigan State Queens Tournament, now on Bowling Showcase. 64 of the state's best women bowlers put their skills to the test at M66 Bowl in Battle Creek, competing in the 2021 Michigan State USBC Queens. After 3 rounds of qualifying that saw a 300 game by Michelle Berriman of Milford and a 299 game by Ashley Denard of Southfield, it was Lisa Doss of Grand Rapids as the top qualifier with a 12-game total of 27-31. Sunday began with the top 8 qualifiers squaring off in round-robin match play. Stacy Timmer of Wayland emerged as the top seed after match play and earned the top rung on the stepladder final. The first stepladder match saw Michelle Berriman facing off against Ashley Denard. Denard bowled strong and overpowered Berriman with a 238 to 178 victory. Denard then bowled Lisa Doss in a very tight match. Both ladies bowled well, but Denard fell a little short and lost to Doss 218 to 202. The final match was now set between top seed Stacy Timmer and Lisa Doss. A highly competitive match ensued, with both ladies continuing their highly skilled bowling. In the latter frames of the match, Stacy Timmer took control of the match and pulled ahead, ultimately winning the match 246 to 217 and claiming the 2021 Michigan State USBC Queens title. Congratulations, Stacy. You were the top seed for the match play. In qualifying yesterday, in your first round, your first block, what happened?
What happened? Well, I had to call myself to come bowling because I wasn't here. That's all I can say. I don't know. I was playing them wrong. I was trying to play them straight like all of the other girls, and yeah, that wasn't working out. So I was 46 under, I think. And then I made a phone call to a couple guy friends, and they all like helped me. One in particular, Mario Martinez, and he just told me that I needed to take a whole zone left and play the middle of the lane, bump into the dry, and then the ball will come back. And that's where I stayed the whole weekend. I made some different ball changes, but still the same zone though, because I was in the wrong zone. I was trying to pipe it up 8 and 10, and yeah, I was all over the place the first set. But I figured it out.
Okay, so in your match today, in the finals, in the 10th or in the 8th frame, you left the 10 pin.
I did.
So what was going through your head?
Don't miss another one, because I had missed 4 already, and I missed it by a mile. And Lisa is dangerous, and I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble because she can beat me now. So, yeah, I mean, bowling is, we bowled a lot of games, by the way. 23 games. And that's a lot. And I'm a little fatigued, but I'm a soldier though. I'm gonna try to fight it out. And I'm still gonna give it all I got, all the time. And it's always a grind. These girls are good, you know. I don't ever come in here underestimating anyone, so.
And now you are the 2021 Michigan State USBC Queens. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds excellent. It's one of the titles that I didn't have. So now my name goes up there on the banner. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Mark.
Congratulations to Stacy Timmer on her very impressive victory. Time for a little break, but we'll be right back after these messages with more Michigan State USBC coverage on Bowling Showcase.
(1-800-LAWYERS) is the number to call if you've been injured on the job. That's 1-800-LAWYERS. Don't wait. If you need workers' compensation benefits, call 1-800-LAWYERS. That's 1-800-LAWYERS. Call 1-800-LAWYERS now.
Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We support USBC certified league and tournament competition. We provide 11 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at mdusbc.com.
The hug pickup, the home run swing, the drum major high step, the genuine joy, the unforgettable party, the food, the friends, the original social network. No matter who you are, it's always a great time. Grab your family, find a friend, and go bowling.
The Michigan State USBC provides tournament competition and recognition for men, women, and youth bowlers in Michigan. Tournaments include Open, Women's, and Youth Championships. Also, Junior Masters, Queens, Masters, and Senior Masters. Recognition includes first-time 300 games and 800 series for all members and 607 club memberships for women. Visit MichiganStateUSBC.com for entry blanks and more information on the Michigan State USBC.
I'm Gene Zamler of 1-800-LAWYERS. If you've been injured in an automobile accident, call 1-800-LAWYERS. We have been handling cases for over 50 years and have recovered billions of dollars for our clients. Call 1-800-LAWYERS.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying this very special episode of Bowling Showcase. But before we get back to our coverage, I'd like to remind all you bowlers at home that even as the tournament season comes to a close, bowling is a year-long sport. Many of your local bowling centers are still feeling the financial sting of the past few years and would love to see you continue to hit the lanes. So why not look into a summer league? It's a great way to beat the heat, meet new friends, and have fun. If you can't commit to a league, why not just drop in sometime for some wholesome family fun? Remember, Metro Detroit is the bowling capital of the world, and your local center would appreciate your patronage. Now back to the action. Our next story takes us to Thunder Bowl in Allen Park, where the top senior bowlers in the state competed for the coveted Michigan State USBC Senior Masters title. It was a wild weekend of bowling, so let's check in now on Bowling Showcase. Jerry Sikora of E-Course won the 2022 Michigan State USBC Senior Masters title and a $1,750 first prize with a 469 to 443 victory over defending champion Jeff Ostrang of Waterford. Sikora, who qualified third with 1367 on games of 250, 212, 210, 223, 257, and 215, stayed in the winner's bracket throughout match play. He first beat Anthony Moses 410 to 350. Then Darren Green 404 to 375. David Schumacher 505 to 405. And Ken Wyatt 448 to 399 to earn his spot in the championship match. Defending champion Ostrang qualified fourth with 1364 on games of 228, 198, 279, 198, 268, and 193. In match play, he first defeated Mark Hatchigian 434 to 344. But lost his next match to Ken Wyatt 515 to 443 to fall into the loser's bracket. Once in the loser's bracket, Ostrang strung together victories over Anthony Moses 435 to 347, Steve Kenyon 461 to 393, David Schumacher 468 to 430, top qualifier Mike Karoluk 440 to 415, and avenged the earlier loss to Wyatt 491 to 361 to climb out of the loser's bracket and face off against Sikora. In the first set of the final match, Sikora had problems finding the line, and Ostrang took advantage. Stringing together an impressive 10 strikes, Ostrang handed Sikora his first loss of the day, 474 to 419. But in this double elimination tournament, the final two-game set would determine the winner. In the second set, Sikora found his game and strung together an impressive display of bowling, capping off his day with a 469 to 443 victory over Ostrang and the title.
Well, my mindset was the final match. The first one, I knew Jeff's a tough opponent. Great bowler, great bowler. I knew I was going to have my hands full. First match, he beat me. Then I had to just get lined up, get the right ball in my hand. And I think I did that the second match. Well, I just had to stay focused and just made sure I keep the ball out on the lane. As long as I kept it out, I had a good shot at striking. Fantastic. First one back home, because I've been in Arizona for the last few years. I just come back towards the end of last year, and it feels good to get back in the city of Detroit and bowl some tournaments. It's great to win this one especially.
Congratulations to Jerry Sikora on his come-from-behind win and a great weekend of bowling. What action. We'll take another little break. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back with more Bowling Showcase.
1-800-LAWYERS is the number to call if you've been injured on the job. That's 1-800-LAWYERS. Don't wait. If you need workers' compensation benefits, call 1-800-LAWYERS. That's 1-800-LAWYERS. Call 1-800-LAWYERS now.
Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We support USBC certified league and tournament competition. We provide 11 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at mdusbc.com.
The hug pickup, the home run swing, the drum major high step, the genuine joy, the unforgettable party, the food, the friends, the original social network. No matter who you are, it's always a great time. Grab your family, find a friend, and go bowling.
The Michigan State USBC provides tournament competition and recognition for men, women, and youth bowlers in Michigan. Tournaments include Open, Women's, and Youth Championships. Also, Junior Masters, Queens, Masters, and Senior Masters. Recognition includes first-time 300 games and 800 series for all members and 607 club memberships for women. Visit MichiganStateUSBC.com for entry blanks and more information on the Michigan State USBC.
I'm Gene Zamler of 1-800-LAWYERS. If you've been injured in an automobile accident, call 1-800-LAWYERS. We have been handling cases for over 50 years and have recovered billions of dollars for our clients. Call 1-800-LAWYERS.
Welcome back. Now it's time for the most prestigious tournament the state has to offer. Once again, Thunderbowl in Allen Park is the location for all the action that was the Michigan State USBC Masters Tournament, now on Bowling Showcase. Defending champion Justin Knowles of Okemos went back-to-back as he won the 2022 Michigan State USBC Masters by defeating Mason Brantley of Detroit, 543 to 406. Knowles qualified third in the field of 60 bowlers with a 6-game total of 1471. In match play, he stayed in the winner's bracket with wins over John Robertson of Waterford, 464 to 371. Carlton Chambers of Detroit, 511 to 485. Scott Matthews of Owasso, 508 to 408. And Brantley, 487 to 460. Brantley qualified ninth with 1390. He defeated Mike Calhoun of Wyandotte, 487 to 454. Top qualifier Robert Wood of Waterford, 472 to 420. And newly crowned state senior masters champion Jerry Sikora of Ecorse, 364 to 326. Brantley was knocked to the losers bracket by Knowles, but advanced to the championship match by defeating Scott Matthews of Owasso, 450 to 390. Scott Matthews had the high game of qualifying when he bowled a 300 in the 6th game of a 1489 series. Corey Miller of Waterford opened match play with a 298 in a 521 series against Jesse Cokes, 501. And then Miller bowled a 300 when he defeated Robertson, 527 to 434. But the day belonged to Justin Knowles, who proved his bowling prowess with his second State Masters title.
Amazing. I did it in the Detroit Masters, so it was a really big goal of mine to get in the Michigan Hall of Fame. So I'm trying. These tournaments really mean a lot to me. I really put a lot of time, a lot of investment in it, and to win it again is one more step closer to a goal. So it feels good. Honestly, I didn't feel great. I just switched from using my thumb to two-fingered again, and I did that on Monday. So I had a lesson with Andy Schneebelt and Jackson on Thursday morning and really fine-tuned stuff, and had a good day yesterday, but I didn't feel great. I didn't feel too confident. But I get that first match out of the way, and then the confidence kind of comes and let your body take over at that point. So, yeah. This pair kind of let me get up against the hold and throw it harder, and I had a lot of adrenaline anyway, so I was hoping this pair would kind of play into that. And first two shots of practice, they laid there in the hold, and I kind of knew if I made good shots, I had a good shot to strike, and shooting 300 in the final is pretty awesome, so that was great.
Congratulations to back-to-back State Masters champion Justin Knowles on his triumphant road to victory. What an amazing weekend of bowling for all. And we'd like to thank all the participants in all of this year's Michigan State tournaments and hope to see all of you competing again next year. We'd also like to thank the Michigan State USBC Board, President Mary DeBoer, and Association Manager Sharon Schildroth for keeping Michigan at the top of the bowling game. Well, that's it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this special edition of Bowling Showcase and have been a loyal viewer of all of our Bowling Showcase episodes this season. Make sure to tune in next week for our final season-ending episode. You won't want to miss it. Remember, you can always watch every episode on YouTube. Just look for our Bowling Showcase channel. Connect with us on Facebook or email us at bowlingshowcase@gmail.com. We're interested in your feedback. Remember, keep your eyes on the mark, and we'll see you next time on Bowling Showcase.